Hi everyone, Julia here recording this, December 21st, 2022, a few hours away from the official winter solstice. So after a few days, the daylight periods will start lengthening again. Time of renewal. So yeah, I was just thinking about what Cheryl and I will be discussing today. The whole soul trap notion, and she brought this up in our last talk. What a way to be a victim, right? Not are you only a victim in this reality, but also after you transition. And man, as we're figuring this out together and sharing our information with the magic of the internet, it's so magic. We're realizing we really create our realities, and if you believe it, then it's true. And if you resonate in fear all the way through death, of course, what you're going to manifest in the transition period could very likely be a reflection of that resonance of that frequency too. So yeah, talk about that's the soul trap, is thinking there's a soul trap. So yeah, you just have to know that really none of this is real. Not even the pain, although it feels so real. We're here to grow and learn and develop, become more compassionate, more caring, more giving, and to ultimately return to our state of being love. And it often takes the opposite of that and facing the opposite of that to achieve it. And you can see people who have been through really tough times often learn lessons much quicker. And if Tom Campbell's right, and this is kind of an accelerated school, it really feels like that. In this lifetime, to me, really feels accelerated, and that it's been several lifetimes in this one at the same time. So it's a strange scenario. The fog's so pretty. And yeah, it's like we just have to gain that control. And the more we can develop here, and the closer we can get to just being love and being fearless, the easier it's going to be from this point on. And it's another thing Cheryl and I talked about the other day, is how Tom Campbell, who's been a simulation theorist for a long time, how his life played out, and he's done a lot of his research in the astral, and he's always been very connected. He had a vision of who his wife would be when he was a teenager, I believe, and she was just a baby. And it happened, and there's a lot of things that if you watch hundreds of his videos, you'll learn about. It's nothing that he brags about. But he's more in the know about what goes on outside of this realm than anyone else that I know of. And I think he's authentic and legit, too, with his information. And basically, since he was so developed from his previous lifetime, he came into this lifetime with, a picture-perfect life, like we used to see in the 70s TV shows. And that's because he came in with his essence, his soul, his immortal being already resonating at that confident level of being love. And then, of course, when you're at that resonance, you're just going to get back what you put out. So he always just received love and caring and nurturing. And so that's why it's so worth it to do your work here. You can get it here now, and it looks like, it'll continue on, because we don't just get stuck in these loops and after each lifetime have to start all over. We don't remember details, but our essence, the growth we've done inside, that continues and stays with us. We don't lose it. So, and we've all seen, kids, babies that come into this world just amazing. You can tell they figured it out last time around, or maybe a couple times ago. And there's that beautiful artist, Akiana, she has a Polish last name, Kramik, and she is who I first heard about. I'll find the old story about her and post it in the comments. She is who the first person, when I heard her story, made me realize, oh wow, this isn't all just a big accident that happened. We're not just, something that came out of the primordial ooze by happenstance. Not at all. There's so much more to this, and we are so much a part of it. We are, in essence, little gods ourselves. We're fractal gods. We're all fractal pieces of the Creator, and we create our reality, and I've said it so many times. Whether you realize it or not, you're creating your reality. And the key is to make sure your fears or your subconscious judgments, like I'm not good enough, aren't sabotaging your conscious intentions. And that's why I'm always proposing for people to look into Language Lessons of the Heart and do the work. And again, there's an emotional healings playlist on this channel. And also follow the videos that I've done with Cheryl about losing fear. Because once you get that resonance where you want it, there's no stopping getting what you want. And of course, if you're going to be stuck in the material realm, you will manifest those things, but you'll be stuck there. And if your conscious intentions are just to get more stuff, that's not going to help grow your essence, your immortal personality, your soul, however you'd like to refer to it. So you need to do more than that. You have to, want growth in yourself. That's always a good intention too, that, you can lose your fear, that you don't get triggered so easily, and been out of shape over things that you can't control, those types of things. So yeah, we have to own our frequency. And if we're in that victim mindset, everything's happening to us, it's so horrible out there, there's nothing I can do about it, and when I die, if I go to the light, I'll get stuck again. If I don't know what to do when I die, I don't know, maybe I should have my chakras removed, all these things, it's just ridiculous. You just have to let all that go, know that you create your reality here and beyond here. Because of course, if we're creating our reality here in this realm, we're going to continue to create it when we're not here. So we don't need to worry about what happens in that transition, because we're going to create that. So yeah, it's just more fear to buy into and more victimhood to play. And it doesn't go anywhere. It's not benefiting anyone to have that belief and mindset. And I always say, if you believe it, then it's true. It's all your perspective. And everything changes when you come from that positive, high resonance perspective. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. Remember to always focus on what you want and help others if you can. Ciao, ciao.